Hey, welcome back, bro.
Check it out. What's how you feeling, my boy? Man, that was a good show. I'm steady thinking about that. That was a good show, man. I'm happy and proud how that went down, man. That was powerful. Oh, both parts.
Yeah, man. I think we did a good job on that last show. So now here's where it comes in to where anybody who wants to come in, man, go ahead and drop your email in the chat, and we can go ahead and get this live show going. We just
Are
gotta
we
wait
live?
for yeah, we just gotta wait for the hangouts to go out.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but man, that show we just did was powerful, man.
And when you do the series, I know this is the first episode, the zero. Was you gonna drop it? You got a date you was gonna drop it on? Like what kind of order you had with it? Or you still trying to process it out?
Like far as how?
Is the day gonna be on the show? Like, you know what I'm saying? Today's Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah. It's not gonna be no date. This right here, this is part one right here.
Okay, I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it. I did that. Hey, you know what I was thinking about? I see you a meditator guy, so I'm feeling it. So I can, okay, look, I really was thinking, you know how we meditate above the water?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be some powerful shit like that time we get in it to take less time? If you could, man, get it in that water and find that control of thought, you know what I'm saying, and be able to breathe from the inside, not out, and meditate probably for like 2 minutes under the pool, I think that'll do something beneficial to you.
No, that'd be dope. What up, Star? How you feeling, man?
What's up, man? I got my bad, bro. Like my son in the background crying and shit. I'm trying to show him how.
Oh, you good, bro? You good, man?
Well, let me just say, I'm trying to show him how to create a 3-dimensional object and shit, and he's getting frustrated because you know what I'm saying, like I was trying to show him like. I feel like this has something to do with what we all talking about because we look at things from different angles and shit, right?
Yeah.
And we can create a three when we talked about the fucking vagina and all this shit, it's a diamond. Y'all was talking about the diamond and numbers and stuff. But I'm trying to show my son how he can create a 360-degree object from 3 angles here where he can get a top view, a side view, and a frontal view, and where you from those angles you can create a 360-degree object from just those 3 angles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to show him that he's frustrated, but yeah. But I feel like that has something to do with what y'all been talking about and shit, the numbers and shit. But yeah, I'm good, bro. How y'all doing, man? How my brothers doing, man? Y'all good?
I'm good, my dog. I mean, I'm feeling good.
That's what's up, man.
How about yourself?
Man,
I'm good, bro.
I'm trying to figure it out, bro. But I don't know if that made sense what I just said to y'all though. Hopefully that made some type of sense, you know what I'm saying? To where
are you drawing it out? Let me see how you doing it, brother. You drawing it out?
No, bro, because my son he's into like these figures where he try to create like certain like costumes for his toys and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Where he's just automatically just creating certain stuff for his toys and stuff. So like I'm trying to expand his creative mind where he's doing with his toys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to show him from what I grew up understanding. Where I'm like I did architectural design and shit. To where nigga I drew buildings. I still have ideas about where I wanted to make a casino. Like you know what I'm saying? I had the fucking blueprints for all of that shit. And I feel like he's running into a place to where he's frustrated because he don't really recognize the angle of what he's trying to do, and I'm trying to show him, and he might. I don't know if his mind not. I know he has his own way where he wants to do it, but I'm trying to show him like he can create that with the angles that I'm trying to show. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I feel like it's a. I don't want to say there's a. How can I fucking say this, bro? Like, maybe I'm a just because I'm older, but I think he'll get there. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's not able to be there right now because you know what I'm saying. Not to say that he doesn't have the capabilities, but just not right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how to fucking explain this shit, bro. But
I get what you're trying to explain, bro. I get you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't reached the potential. Potential ain't the right word, but like, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because I know he'll be able to, but maybe it's just that the comprehension of it, of where I'm at, because I'm older and seeing certain shit. maybe his comprehension just because just of his age. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Where
he can't see
he's
it
not
how we
able
see
to,
it, you
yeah, he's
know.
not able to access the certain realms of information and visualization right
But
now.
some kids are, man. You heard about that? What was it? A 12-year-old graduating college, man. I said, what the hell?
But a lot of time, bro. But see, we talk about
I said they
college,
went to
man.
college when they was 9 and graduated at 12.
But that dude, all of that stuff is just information, bro. It's just words. You know, when you just because you can memorize some shit don't necessarily mean you can apply that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You can motherfuckers like he can, like my son, he can memorize a lot of shit, but does he really know what that information means though? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between just being able, and
Man,
I feel like that's what's going on with a lot of children going through college. They just memorize, you know what I'm saying? And when we're young, we can remember a lot of shit, but we don't necessarily know what the fuck that shit means. You know what I mean?
That's repetition.
I'm an example though. I'm an example of that shit. I can remember a lot of shit as a damn child, but do I really know what that shit mean and how to really apply that shit? And that's what's missing. Yeah, memory is excellent. Yes, our children should be memorizing everything, but to understand what it means, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole nother different thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just different, bro. Yeah, I get it. If I was just to tell any child, we can teach if anybody have children, we can show them a lot of stuff, and they will remember it. But do they actually know what it actually means though? It's a difference, bro. This is just memorization and application it's two different things, bro. You know what I'm saying? I believe it. I believe a child went through college, okay, because all it is information. I'm a rapper. I write lyrics down. I can remember every word from my lyrics. But the difference is, do I know what that shit really means, and can I use that shit though? It's
Is your
just different. It's just
overstanding and
different.
your understanding. I
Yeah,
can
exactly,
understand it, but
bro. You
do I
should
overstand?
exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I can memorize the shit. Like I see all these different symbols and these different signs, and I like the example you was using with the numbers, man, because some numbers look like letters, some letters look like numbers, and
Yeah, what I
some.
come to.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead. I know you
No,
had
I
somebody.
was
Go ahead.
gonna say because from the understanding I'm at now, I'm realizing, man, the creator, or you know what I'm saying, the most high, or have whoever want to, you know what I'm saying, personified or apply to it, that with these numbers and letters, like, you know what I'm saying, everything is recycled with. So he ain't man say I'm gonna make this number. You recycled the same symbols and made everything out the same numbers and the same letters in the same system. They represent different things, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see it on all levels. That's what I'm trying to do, is start to see everything for everything. So yeah, and I think that'd be a good way, man. Just show them how you can play with, like, because anybody could do it. Like, all you do is gotta, man, take the time, just play with it, like
That's
take it back
right.
to them bots days. Like
That's
you
Yeah,
right.
I
draw the
like how
bot.
you made sense of each number though, like
That's
the
right.
way you was using the number. The way you used the number made sense. You know, that's what I liked about that, man.
Man.
Because it's like you gotta check out. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, like that's how I connect to it. I'm damn, like it's like checking your work. It's like, man, I
Let
can
me
have this thought, or I could say, man,
let me
damn,
add
just do
I
this.
just want to add something, man, because I want to like this should be a global or universal conversation right now where I'm about to say where is the spark of intelligence, where does that even start, bro? I'm having a hard time. I've been on this, like, with my brother knowledge, you know what I'm saying. I have my situations where I get worked up about it, but I'm wondering where does intelligence, like, where is this stuff, where does spark, what does it spark from? Like when it comes to like we talk about the numbers and the letters and all, but where is this form of communication? Where how does that even start? You know what I'm saying? Like I have a heart. Like where does it even come from, bro?
It's manifested.
And I
So,
think it is all we
it's
all connected to the ether.
Is
And
that
I
a dumb
think
question though? Like I'm
oh
just
no,
like
nah,
no, bro. It's
nah.
manifested, bro. Just like anything you want to think on, man, meditation or just sitting there and you know how somebody say you daydream or damn, I was zoned out for a minute. You just made clarity of something you don't know, but then you rationalize with it later, but you don't really recognize that little spell you had where you were zoned out. You made sense with something in your mind where your mind was having the mind of a monkey, which was just your mind was just in utter chatter, uh, confusing each other. But just by you seeing something that triggered that moment of clarity, where you were able to meditate and make sense of that moment
not,
within uh
let me
10 seconds.
let me ask you something, knowledge. Let me ask you something, bro.
Yes,
Um, do can you have a thought without there being an influence?
yes. The mind is powerful.
But
Well,
is there not an influence even though like the mind? Okay, we say you said the mind is powerful, but can there be a thought without an influence? Like I
Yes,
don't
yes,
that
yes, yes.
I don't
what if the man if
how
it what go ahead, finish
how
your question.
go ahead my bad, but go ahead I want to hear your
Now I was
explanation.
gonna say, what if the man is its own influencer? You know what I'm saying? Like your
Yeah.
subconscious and your conscious. Your
I mean,
mind
you
is
can look at something and you can want to say it's red, but necessarily just recognizing that color as being red doesn't identify that color as red. You just recognize it red because that's where your mind comes before the thought. You didn't try to think of what the color was. Your mind automatically recognized that with the association of red. So you say it's red. It doesn't necessarily mean that color is red. You could be colorblind and it's blue. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's powerful, man. Sometimes people make actions before thought comes.
I
That's
like
how people end up getting hurt and things of that nature also.
I like what the brother said. He said, "What if your mind is is its own influencer, bro?" That's interesting. I feel like that needs to be further discovered. Also, Leon, dude, just relax, bro. Dang. But yeah, no, I like I want my brother to elaborate on. But can you elaborate on that what you said, bro, about the mind being its own influencer? I want to hear. If you have more to build on, if you don't, it's all good. You know what I'm
yeah. I
saying?
mean,
I would like to
we
hear
could
more.
build basically like okay, you got your conscious and you got your subconscious. Your conscious being, you know what I'm saying, what you conscious of, and then it's your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? They say we live many lives. Like you know what I'm saying. All the information you need to know, you already know. We in the remembering stage. So if they're acting together, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, in that duality, that split, you know what I'm saying? It's really influencing each other. Like then you go to the duality. We got shit that influence us, and we got shit they don't. You know what I'm saying? The man influence itself. You know what I'm saying? It's, a smell can influence. You know what I'm saying? Like anything. Like so. Off that, I just see like if anything can influence us, the man. If the man can be influenced by anything, it can be influenced by itself, just off the state of duality.
Oh,
Just off that.
okay. Can I let me ask you a question now? I like what you're saying right now. Now, in order for there to be an influence, does it have to be something that's prior to the consciousness in order for it to be influenced by? So it's
Break it down a little bit more.
is there something that has to be before the recognition of a consciousness and in order for that mind to be influenced by? So it got to be to me like it's got to be something prior before prior to the recognition of even the consciousness for the consciousness itself to be influenced by.
What about in the dream state? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you sleep, you know what I'm saying? And it see like your mind is influencing it. You feel what I'm saying? As it go off to these different realms. Like I feel exactly what you said. and that's a good ass question.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like,
but I just
is this something prior? That's what I'm saying. Is there something prior to the consciousness or the awakening and the awakening of the influence? Like, you know what I'm saying? Of what's being influenced for the thought to even travel into the influence. I know that might sound weird, but I
nah,
like.
nah, nah, it don't. And that's such a good question. And I don't know if it really answers the question, but I think it'll go back. That'll go to the ether, man. We being all connected under this universe, all connected under one consciousness, and from that one consciousness, we get our own. You know what I'm saying? Our individuality, if that
do
makes
we
sense.
do
You know what
we
I'm
do
saying?
we
Just
even but do we even what if all right, I like what you just said right there with the individuality, but does our individuality break down to actually us being all one, even though each individual is saying that they're their own distinctive individual, but doesn't the individuality of the breakdown of each individual still come to the culmination of everything though? That doesn't every individual mind break down still like it's like a collective still that each individual mind breaks down to a collective consciousness still. Like it's not
yeah,
even like there's really not even in
exactly. And I'm
individuality though, like because that each individual is breaking down to their own consciousness of the individual being coming to the collective individual. I don't, man, this shit, man, bro. I'm
I get
my
you.
fault,
I'm
bro.
with you. You know,
My
with you, and I
fault, bro.
feel it. You know, then you got to think.
Bro. This shit, my fault, bro. Go ahead, my bad, bro.
You
Like
good?
this shit,
No,
bro.
all I was gonna say is you right, and I agree with that. But to add to that, and I say just cause of that, it's more. But let me make sense of it because okay, like in actuality, we all one. But you know what I'm saying. But the fact that we're one, it creates that need to be individuals. You feel what I'm saying? We couldn't be an individual if we wasn't one. So it's acting in a duality. You know what I'm saying? So
This
when we
shit
in
crazy.
conscious and when we woke, we perceive it. Okay, I'm the one. I'm the one. Like I'm different. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't feel the need to be different if everything was different. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you don't compare yourself to the animals, but in actuality, everything here is one. You feel what I'm saying? Because we so much the same on the inside, we proceed on the outside, you know what I'm saying, to express that thought. You know what I'm saying? Because our actions is just, you know what I'm saying, the receipt of our thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? So every time you put on your avatar, it's man, this is how I think to look, or this is in my head how I want it to look, or on the vice versa side, you know what I'm saying? A person that's broke. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this, but your mindset is broke, so you appears that. You feel what I'm saying? We all definitely
Nah,
the
I hear what you're
same and all
saying,
on the
bro.
court, but just cause of that, that was make us individuals because we are the same. If that makes sense.
Nah, I hear what you're saying, bro. Just damn, man. Damn, man. I have a, like I don't, knowledge. What's your take on that, bro? Knowledge. What's up, bro? What's your take
Oh,
on that? What we just talked about, bro?
well, in my sense, once you understand the material world is just this program that's just been made to have us have certain influences. So, like I said, man, the mind could say one thing, but the thought always comes in second because the mind creates perception. So off that perception, you get thought.
And then also depending on add on what you say, not like okay, it's either like we in control. If you ain't in control of yourself, you be in control. And I say that to say, okay, let's look at thoughts. I look at it as just a manifestation tool, like because you
And,
can't
and
have
and if you're always thinking about what somebody else is telling you to do or telling you you should do this and do this, when somebody is impacting your mind to where, hey, damn man, I gotta go do this. So and so say do this. That's where somebody is actually coming in and playing a part of your mind to control your thoughts. So you gotta be able to place everything where it's supposed to be.
Okay. I mean, since you say that though, but see, this is the thing, because I had this thought for a long time, bro. Like, what type of okay? Let's say if like we were just doing a science project and we were able just to put, let's just say if we was able to just see or just to study people. I know this might
Yeah,
sound crazy, bro.
yeah. I'm
Just bear
listening to
with
you.
just bear with me for a second. I know this might sound like some wild ass shit, but what I'm
Go ahead.
saying is, what if we were able to put like on some laboratory shit, like on motherfucking putting rats, putting rice and rats and mice and shit in a maze to see how they respond to certain things.
Yeah.
Let's say if we was able to do that to humans, bro, to see what type of response that they would have.
Well, they were
Like,
doing that. You
no, no,
know.
no. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is though, like I want to project this idea out there to see what type of what would the influence be if someone was just grown in a laboratory. Would they be like vegetable minded, or would their surroundings have some type of influence on their thinking? You know, that's why I'm getting at what I'm trying to say.
It,
Like,
it, it all
what it,
depends on the maturity of that embryo and how it is raised up. Because some could be in a vegetative state. They can grow something in a vegetative state as long as they're feeding it nutrients in order for the limbs and bones and muscles and molecules for that organism to extend. Now, for it to have a consciousness, which is to be aware, you know, that's a very intriguing topic because that means they will be blinded by the reality that we see, but they will be confined by captivity of that laboratory. So they will only know that and understand that, and then them making sense of the real world, which is a reality we live in and assume is a real world, would make an impact on them profoundly to where they would want to question everything in their existence. So that's something deep, man.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But brother, want to say something? Go ahead, bro. I want to hear your input too, bro.
I'll
I
go
know you was
repeat
about
the
to say
question.
something.
I stepped to the kitchen to give me a beverage. Motherfucker, go repeat the last part.
No, knowledge was based. I was talking, I was saying that like well, I was referring to the consciousness sector of things, and where depending on the environment of the individual, where there would be a difference between the actual reality that where we understand and whatever their captivity of their understanding of their captivity. They might even not even know that they're being captive. You see what I'm saying? So that would just be an entire different reality versus what we consider as reality. You know, just kind of
Yeah,
like you
because
want
they
to.
would
It'll
think
be an
everything
illusion.
is normal.
An
Right.
illusion.
But I feel like that's the same thing that we're in also. But it's like a level of the shit. Like we're on a certain level of a certain understanding of reality.
Facts. There you
Yeah.
go. I'm with you on that.
I agree. I'm with you too. Go on, keep building.
It is this is like when it comes to the like and see I think we had this when you had a show knowledge before. I was saying that our understanding of words also creates a reality for us. Also, just from words itself creates a consciousness. Just from a certain thinking that we understand a certain thing that was given to us, but we really didn't come up with this shit ourselves. But there is a reality attached to the words that we start to understand and learn. Like there's a reality within that learning of words. Like there's an entire reality within the words that motherfuckers like we speaking right now. There's a certain realm that exists with the words that even we speaking that we didn't even come up with ourselves.
That's good.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. That makes sense because I'm under understanding that we it's infinite possibilities. That's a universal law, and for that law to hold up, every possibility of everything you could think of. If for you to get that thought, it had to have happened in some way, shape, or form, or every form. So you know what I'm saying? Just for you to be able to have free will, it has to have happened. And so when I think that, I'd be like, man, so is choice really an illusion? If it
but
had to have happened, if it
but see when
happened
you say
before.
but bro, when you say free will, is there a such thing as free will?
That's why
If
that was the
you
second part.
okay,
That's what I
okay,
said. It's
okay,
that choice and illusion because
okay,
it
okay.
had that happen before. Like I'm with you. Like yeah, that's why I say choice is illusion. It's free will and illusion, or you know what I'm saying? Is you simply walking the path. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, we
Man.
perceive it as free will. Like we could choose. Like
Blissful
it could be.
ignorance, man. You don't even know.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know.
Like you, man, I could choose to do this or I could choose to do that. I'm thinking, but in the actuality, like every possibility happened before. So I just think it.
But do you got the choice to pick your own choices though? Like do you got the choice to choose whatever you able to choose from? That's where to me, for me, that's where free
You
will
do
gets
to
out of
you
there,
let
bro.
something influence you.
Yeah, yeah, and if
You do
I think
let something influence you because your emotions or your thoughts could be totally different.
What I'm
Cook,
saying is,
cook,
do you
cook, go
get the
check your
what I'm
hangouts.
go
Cook,
ahead.
cook,
All right,
cook, cook.
go
Welcome
ahead.
to the show, brother. Hey man, I sent the link out in the back chats and the hangouts, man. Go check the back check in the hangouts and just click on that link I sent. I'm gonna send it again, Cook, so you can come in here and engage with us, brother. Peace. Welcome to the show. Go ahead, Star.
No, I was just saying, do you get to choose the choices that you're able to choose from? Does that make sense? I mean, I don't know. That might sound
No,
crazy,
you
but
don't know the choices. That's the thing. You
what
don't
I'm
know the
saying is
choices.
what
That's the
people will
illusion.
say, but
You
people
think
will
you
say
got it
you
from.
got free will because you got choices. But do you get to choose the choices that you get to choose from?
No, you don't.
That's to me, and to me, that's why you don't. That's why there
It's
is no
like
free
chess.
will.
It's like chess. It's a chance, but you don't see the other player's hand. You don't see the other player's
Man, this shit crazy, bro. Oh my
hand.
goodness, man. Wow. Wow. Wow, man. And that just makes to me, it just makes it seem like this shit is more and more. It's like a crazy ass dichotomy from what I've understood to understand what a fucking dichotomy is. And I struggle with this shit, bro. Day to day, bro. I really do, man. Because it gets to the point to where nothing makes sense. Even if sense is something that is supposed to be made sense of, like it just this dude, bro. Yeah, man.
There's always more to something than we know.
definitely because if you knew everything, we wouldn't be here now, or we wouldn't be conscious. We'd be on autopilot. We wouldn't be conscious here if we knew everything. You know what I'm saying? We'd be on to something better.
I like, I like, I like, I like that you said that, bro, because it actually starts to like when you said that part makes me start to think that like dude, I know this might I don't want to say that you all are assuming that this, but I'm just saying this might sound weird, but like I say this, I preface this because I say certain shit and not I say certain shit and it just it sounds like it's off the fucking wall shit. But if motherfuckers just took time to actually think about this shit, it makes fucking complete fucking absolute like some absolute sense shit. Like, bro, it seems like I'm not trying to say like anything about the Bible. Like I grew up, I have a religious background. Like this may be a statement that I'm about to say. It might be profound or it may be I don't even know if it's ever been said, but it sounds like this is like a reoccurring question. Like it seems like this is what I'm gonna just say it, bro. fuck it. All right, I gotta get this. This is hard. I'm having a difficult time. My fault, bro. But
You good?
it seemed like God. It seemed I'm like when we talk about God, bro. Seemed like God is having his own experience, bro, through me, bro, through all, like literally through all of us, bro.
And if when you say through all of us, is that including the universe as a whole?
Everything, bro. It seemed like it's like, dude, that shit. That's what it seemed like was happening, bro. This was
And when
literally, that's
God get that
literally,
vibration,
bro, man. That's what it felt, dude. Because to me, like right now, don't nothing else make sense. Like everything that's taking place is all of what we consider as God is an experience in itself, bro.
definitely. I feel agree with a lot, and my viewpoint is a lot what you saying. I think so. Like I think how we exist in the physical in the lower state, I think the Most High come as everything in the lower state.
Bro, like I'm blowing my own mind because that's literally what it feels like, bro. Like, every single moment. That's what literally was happening.
Definitely. It feels like it. And once I don't know if you meditated that, and then once you know what I'm saying, get in touch
Dude,
with
I
your
don't even
breathing.
meditate, bro, but I just do like, bro, like I don't but I just like I like have a natural like I'm meditating right now just by talking.
Yeah, definitely.
And see, a lot of people don't know neither. Like, uh,
Oh man, bro, this is
when
crazy to me,
you're
bro.
praying and shit, right? You get down on your knees, and when you meditate, and you know what I'm saying, some form of meditations, you get down on your knees. So meditation is in a sense analogous to praying. How some people pray, some people meditate, and it's not to knock away no religious or spiritual beliefs, but meditation
But
is the same
knowledge.
thing.
Let me. Can I say something real quick, bro? Let me say something. Like when you start talking like this, like if you say this to regular people, motherfuckers start thinking you fucking crazy, bro. That's why I don't even talk. I don't even say shit like you know what I'm talking about, bro. I don't talk like this to everybody, bro. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is necessary
I
though.
mean, but
Right
it's
now
real
we
shit,
haven't
man.
like you know what I'm saying. If motherfuckers just really think about shit, like they'll come to the same realization. I feel like, bro.
Yeah, facts.
But everybody on their
Man,
own tab of the spirits, and we
Yeah,
ain't.
man. You can't make a person see your mind. You
no, I'm
know.
not trying to make nobody do nothing though, but I
No, no,
do
no, no.
just
I wasn't saying, but you
okay.
know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like how you said, speaking to the regular person, it might be crazy.
like they'll probably put me in the psych ward if I just start talking to motherfuckers, bro, about this shit. I'm like, oh nigga, you need to go get in the damn straight jacket, bro.
And
You know
man,
what
Yeah,
you ain't the
man.
crazy one. You the one with the
I'm
truth.
just saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on
Like,
that, man.
hold on, man. Something ain't right. Like, nigga, what I'm saying, nigga, that's what it feel like through me. And because it's not of a
That makes
common
sense.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just because it's not common or what we see through the news and what they tell us through the news, what's happening, all these damn terrorists and all this other weird ass shit. But this is I feel like this is the dude where we talk about God and we're trying to get to the next level. This was I feel like is coming through me and all of us, bro. It's all of us, bro. It ain't just like which is because a person has a certain perspective or certain no, nigga. It's everything, bro. It's every single thing on the negative and the positive side. It's all of that shit, bro.
Damn. So if you damn, hold on. You just gave me an idea. I'm finna cut the camera on for a quick second, like one quick second. I'm just damn. You just man, y'all just put something in my motherfucking head. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, boom. If this is the shit we were just talking about, the frequency, energy, vibration, how this is in this, would they give you this religion pyramid? Would this be bad? It said the same thing as this. With it, you know what I'm saying? How that vibration is everything, and how we endure it. You know what I'm saying? The three being us, and then the six head thing mix. Would God be coming in the positive and negative form?
Let me, bro. Let me just ask you something, bro. Let's. How about get rid of the numbers, bro, and just do the angles, bro, or what you doing right now. Forget the numbers, bro, because that's some shit that basically we've been influenced about. What if it's just the direction or the flow of shit? What if it ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn number? What if it's just the flow? This how you just created that shit? What if they ain't no numbers? What if it's the flow of energy like we talked about? What if it's just the flow of whatever takes place or whatever transaction, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, bro. What
Yeah,
if the
yeah. The
numbers and
numbers. You
what
know what I'm
if the
saying?
number but I'm
The
just saying, what
numbers
if the
is that. You know what
numbers
I'm
is
saying? Because
something?
it
This,
generalized
whoa,
shit.
whoa,
You know
whoa,
what I'm
whoa,
saying?
listen. Just listen before I'm saying. What I'm saying, what if the numbers is what's getting us away from what actually is? When is the number is like something that's trying to identify a certain thing where it don't need to be identified. You know, I don't know. I know that might sound crazy too, but
Nah, it
I'm just
don't.
saying.
It don't. What I take from that is, yeah, I think if you singularity, I think if you keep it by itself, individualize, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting the whole picture, but to get the whole picture, you know what I'm saying? You
What
got to
if that
use
is
your.
what if what you drawing, bro, is the whole picture though, where the numbers is something that somebody designated to say that it's something where it didn't even need a designation. You know, what I'm saying? What if it's just a flow? What if that shit is just a flow, bro? It's literally just how you put that pen to the paper and it started to flow.
Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's a
You
good
see,
point. But
you
yeah,
see, like,
you know what I'm saying?
what if it's just that? What if it's just that, bro? You see what I'm saying? Like, my,
I think it's
like,
both.
man,
I
shit,
think it's
bro.
both because we in duality. So if it means something on the paper, then it's that in reality. Like you just see the air and then the water, and then when
Damn,
we come to make
dude.
logic and science out of shit, we got to generalize. You know what I'm saying? We got to make it, it makes sense and it don't make sense. You feel me? It makes it's
No, I
both.
feel
You know
that.
what I'm
I
saying?
feel that,
It's
bro. Damn, dude.
you feel me?
I feel that shit, bro. I feel
It's
that
in the
shit.
air, and then it shows up. Like yeah, like I agree exactly what you said, but I'm saying like man, you got to use your left, right, your logical and your creative side to get the whole picture. You feel what I'm saying? To see what's there and what ain't there. And
Yeah, I
like this
feel
was
that,
something I
bro.
just played with. You know what I'm saying? With that same logic. I just, you know what I'm saying? I started like a crossroads. I started writing my name this way. And when I went up, you know what I'm saying? I just moved them over. You know what I'm saying? And back I did the reverse and then I flipped it. And from that I just connected the lines and I got had that vibration, that ripple effect. You feel me? I'm doing exactly what you said, you know what I'm saying? But just with putting it on paper. You feel me?
No,
Like to
I
get the
got you.
whole
I got
picture.
you. Have you ever wrote down numbers and then wrote down the alphabet, bro, and see what numbers and letters actually or look basically are the same, but they just in
Yeah,
letter
man.
form versus have you
That's
done
on the
that
next
shit?
page. I just combined them. Like this the A and one, the two and B, the three and C, you know what I'm saying? The 4D, the 5E, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I just be
And now
playing with
I seen you did it with the numbers where the number some of the numbers look the same depending on how you flip them. Letters are like that too. There's letters that they like a H and I are basically they're the same fucking letter, but it's just turned the other way. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and I
Like,
think
go ahead.
yeah, exactly. I think man, it's the symbols and when they turn a certain way and when they flip a certain way, they mean it's for they supposed to present like you know
That
what I'm saying.
shit crazy,
It's a
bro.
specific meaning why it's turned that way. But
And
and when you break it down, all this shit the same.
why is O and zero? We got O, we got the letter O, and we got the number zero. Why is it that we can't even tell the difference between the two? But one is a number
Because
and
they
one.
represent the same thing. Because when you see when you get to seeing like you know what I'm
That
saying what
shit
this you
crazy,
know what I'm saying
man.
when you understand what this shit is and when you get to seeing like when they put that N and O you know what I'm saying when you get the O N it represents the same
And
thing it's the same
what's
symbol
crazy,
like this three like this three
bro?
the
What's
three is the
crazy is
E
what you just said. The N is a Z, bro. N
yeah
and Z, bro, is the same. and a W and a M is the same damn thing. It just turned the other way, bro. It just
Yeah,
like,
because what this ear represent, it ain't nothing but how the sound
man,
wave,
that
how the
shit
wave
crazy,
travel. You know what
bro.
I'm saying? And when you flip it around, you know what I'm saying? It's how, you know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. How it go up and down. It's your spiral. You know what I'm saying? They represent it once you understand them and not that curse way they
But
told
you,
us. You,
but bro, you know what else that look like? That look like a wavelength.
yeah, that's what it is. This how it travel in waves. That's why I was breaking down. Like, it's how it travel. Like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is how it show up. You know what I'm saying? At your hospital bed, that do do. Or, you know what I'm saying? That in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm jumping in. You know what I'm saying? And when you flip it, it means the same thing, but the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It shows how it travels. You feel me?
You
It's
know
that
what else
wave.
is crazy? But you know what else is crazy? If you go into cardiac arrest, what they say, niggas gotta get zapped. Z.
Yeah. You gotta shock them. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Man, dude, this shit, bro. And see, I think I talked about this the other day, man, where man, Nick, we gotta have our own think tanks, bro. Like literally, bro. Well, we gotta start literally breaking all of this shit down. Or how we doing now? This need to be a regular thing, bro. Like even all
Yeah.
across the whole world, bro. We need to access everybody has a certain recognition of shit, bro. And niggas need to literally be sitting down, and we need to have these regular discussions on the regular, bro. Like this shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, you
And
did
I
you
feel like
catch you did you catch the show when I was talking about the whole say 10 thing, the same thing?
yeah. I was listening when you saying the say 10. Yeah.
Okay, boo, break down. This how okay, when the camera when it straighten up. Okay, look. You know how they say we in depopulation?
Yeah.
Okay, boo, this is what I break down, boo. I take it, okay, this two words, okay. Population will be the grounding point, right? It's the grounding point. Okay, boo, that be the ground. That symbolize the ground, the balance, the people, the population. And then when you get to the D, you gotta say, okay, what's the opposite of D? It's re. You know what I'm saying? Re would be like the cycle and shit. And
Hold on,
then
hold on,
we
hold on, hold
know
on,
D
hold on,
is
hold
to
on,
be
hold on,
from
hold on. You said the opposite of D is re.
did the opposite in the word. Is
Break that down. Break that.
depopulation
Break
is
that. Break that.
repopulation.
Break that down. Break that down, bro. Break that down.
Okay, let me see. Okay, we got they say like we in depopulation. Okay,
Right, right,
boom.
right.
Population to be the grounding point. It did from population, you can either depopulate or you can repopulate, and then it's the populate. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay,
And
okay,
then you
okay.
gotta look in that word. In that word is that eight. You know what I'm saying? Remember I say that eight is saying eight. Okay, bull. So that's the grounding point. That's your tourist field. That's bull. That's what we talk about, the grounding point. It did. We got they chose to say D. Trump chose to say depopulate. Okay, then boom. Okay, we got to say 10 minute where you flip and look at everything inside and out. You go D, you what's the opposite of that? That'd be the positive. To repopulate is a positive action. To D is a negative. Okay, let's take a little bit closer at this D. Okay, we know it everything, you know what I'm saying? We got D, you know what I'm saying? Every that D represent 10. You got December, you got decimals, that's to the 10th, you got decades. So
Right.
consciously as a whole, we can recognize this D. And the reason that C ain't there because you got to see the shit for yourself. Bull. Okay, so we got bull 10.
Well, see, let me just interject with something like I see what you doing with the correlation with the certain prefixes and suffixes and all that. Well, not
Illustrious
what.
Cook in the building. What's up, brother? Peace. Welcome to
And
the.
okay, let me finish this one quick part and then we can do because I'm 98% there.
Okay.
Okay, bull. Okay, we got that 10. So they say we in depopulation. Okay, now we gotta flip that. So 10 is the opposite side of that O1 buried code. And I say, man, they had this and they fuck us up here. They start us at 10. This is coming out, this is going in, this is sex. I mean, this is birth, this is sex. So when I see that, man, I'm just saying, man, we in depopulation. They operate out of that 10. They flipping us in reverse on every levels. They teaching us backwards on every levels. Go, we can interject.
No,
That's all.
I was just gonna say like, what if what I feel like it need to be broken down into a smaller it need to be a microcosm of what you doing. Like I get what you're saying, but I feel like it need to be broken down even into a smaller parts also because when you combine letters with other letters, it changes the meaning of the actual letter itself. You see what I'm saying? Like every single letter has a certain way it sounds. So the way it sounds, like every single letter, it sounds a certain way before it is even attached to something else. So I feel like I feel like it breaks down into even smaller parts of what I hear what you're saying. Like I feel like that's right what you're saying, but I feel like it even breaks down further than what you when you say D and re and you know what I mean. Like the D is already the D without the E. You know what I mean? It's this D. It's D, but the sound of it has a certain the sound of it has a certain wavelength where it don't even need the E, but it's already
So why
D.
did they put it there? You know what I'm saying? That's
But
why I'm at.
no, what I'm saying is it's like there was who was having the discussion, but they was talking about certain words didn't have vowels. It was just already that letter itself was just that letter, and that's the sound that it made because of the letter of whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? So, like, bro, this shit, bro. Like when every letter, like every like A B C D E F G, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All of those letters are already the letter. It ain't there is no extension. It's just that's the sound that the letter makes when it's said.
Yeah,
You know what
you
I'm
gotta look at
saying?
it. Let's go to the numbers. Like now, all I'm seeing to hear is double. Now listen, now the numbers by itself got its own representation, its own meaning, but together they mean a totally different, if not better, representation of something. You feel what I'm saying? Own meaning singularity, but unified they mean another thing or the same thing. You feel you? That makes
Well,
sense?
no, I got what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, I feel like there's a breakdown before we even try to before we start to try to combine numbers and letters. It's
I
already
get you.
we gotta break down the singularity of each one. You know what I'm saying? Before we can even try to combine them to make a different sound, of things. Like
I got you. Hold on one second. Okay,
I
I
feel
got
like we going too far. I feel like we going too far when we try to combine
Mute your
letters
mic
with
right
each
quick,
other.
Star. Mute your
All right,
mic
all right,
right
all right,
quick.
all right, all right.
What's up, illustrious Cook? Welcome to the show, brother.
What's going on, Knowledge? How y'all doing today, man? How y'all
Doing
doing?
good, brother, man. Welcome to the show, man. Glad to have you.
Appreciate it. I hear y'all on here talking some deep shit as always.
Yeah, man. We getting in the numbers.
Yeah, I see. I
Uh,
see.
we got Mike breaking it down, and we got Star in the building too. Appreciate everyone coming in tonight, tuning in.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Star. You can continue, brother.
Yeah, I hear my
you.
man saying something about
Go ahead. I'm listening. Stop. Was this what you was talking about though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like, okay,
32,
that
32 was 32 was saying something though, bro. He was saying something though. He
yeah, I
was
was trying
saying,
to catch you. Be muted. Go ahead, the cook.
yeah, the only thing I was saying, I caught the ass end or somebody was talking about the vowels and shit. I didn't hear all of it. I was just gonna ask what he was saying about it.
He said the vow. I think that was you start talking about the
yeah, yeah,
vow.
yeah, yeah. I was just saying, like, like you know how what the fuck? I'll just use my own experience. What the fuck what I was told when it comes to adding the vowels to certain stuff, but I didn't recognize that the vowel, whatever they saying, the additive to the vowels was prior to them saying that the vowels came after. You know what I'm saying? The vowels was already there. What they try to say they basically saying the A E I O U and shit. That shit was already there with the learning of the each letter. Each letter already like like A has A. B has E. You know what I'm saying? A B C has E. C has S. It's crazy because I even looked at in the dictionary where even the dictionary when they break down certain sounds, they literally they use the literal sound of what they say it should sound like, even though it's spelled differently, but they use the literal way of what it sounds like. They use the sound spelling of the letter. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of y'all seen that when y'all look in the dictionary where they use the actual a breakdown of the each letter. They basically they'll have a like B in parentheses it'll have BEE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you know what I'm saying? It'd be broken down by just the way how it sounds. So although it'll be additional letters with the word with the letter where we think it's just a singularity letter, but it's actually there's a combination of sounds within that one letter.
Yeah, you're right. I always kind of wonder why that shit was because it's just like, you know, it's like I don't know, man. It's almost like we all know that words are spells. So it's almost like they tried to make the difference between you actually casting the spell on somebody or you just having a conversation with them.
I know
Because just think about this.
Well,
If you take knee, right, they put the K in front of the N. For what?
right.
Why they for what?
Right,
You
but
know
that
what I
don't
mean?
make
Why
that don't
would you
make
put it?
sense.
You know
Yeah,
what
that
I'm saying?
shit
Like,
don't make sense at all.
why the fuck would you put a K in front of it? We already got
No, I feel that.
the N. We got the N sound. So why they put a K in front of it? But if you say no, like if you say the word no, they put a K in front of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The shit don't make it
So
like
it's almost like
hey,
it was two different
check this
languages at
out.
one time.
Check this out, bro. Where is the actual explanation for that though, bro? What is the like there isn't even like we never even know the explanation or reason why that is the case. Like there's what is the rule? If we talking about we speak in English, but what is the actual rule? Why is that rule that way? There's no explanation for that shit, bro. It just basically they just want us to just accept that is being that the case. But what is the expert? What is the rule? What is if we talk about English? What is the rule for that? Why is that the case? They don't. There's no explanation for that shit, bro. Zero. There's no explanation for that shit. There is literally not a like like we talk about like I studied law for like 6 fucking years. Usually they have something that points to something that's prior to say that it predates this and this is why we rule on it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that I've discovered to say that this is why.
Mike, if you can, man, you got an equation with numbers that can break down some of that science.
Oh no, man! I'm just go. I'm just
Go ahead and pop up. Let's check this out right quick. Let's pop this.
I'm just finna see. I'm just playing with it like we know, like yes, it's C. You know what I'm saying? If we don't see, you know what I'm saying? We know the C. We got to C. You know what I'm saying? You got to see. You got to know ass above, so below. The water's above, the water's below. And to know the no is no. And then let's look at this K. Like I know it's silent when you sound it. You know what I'm saying? But what happened when you flip it inside out? You apply that Satan method I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? You get that sacred symbol. Like maybe it is silent when you spell it, but maybe it's there for a different purpose. Because when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You see the C, it's yes or no, C and no. Like I'm just looking at how these words correlate with each other and trying to make sense out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm right or wrong because that's perception. I'm just trying to make, you know what I'm saying, perception. And that's what I got so far. Like that's what I got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
But even with the what you did with that with the K's, bro, is there some type of hypnosis that's taking place with the K's to say that this certain information is it's just like it's rhetoric among certain people with the K's where we have an understanding from me, I'll say my skin is brown to where the motherfuckers have a certain hatred towards a certain history of the actual history that we don't know of ourselves, but the other people know. They know of our greatness, but we don't even know where the K is like the know, like the hidden shit without even being said, but it's there, but you see it, but it ain't it's not said, like, it's not actually said. Like, I feel like that shit that with the K, that kind of fucked me up. What you did right there, because it's almost like some Ku Klux Klan shit with the K. But I'm not, I'm
But
not,
we
I'm not,
can't
I'm
walk
not
with fear
trying
though.
to,
Like,
I'm not trying to look. I'm not trying to say like, all right, like. But I'm wondering if this is a dosage of hypnosis of understanding and information, bro. Even with what you just did right there, that kind of just jumped out to me, bro. Like, okay, yeah, I see how you made the connection there when you flipped it around. But is that some type of some type of a hypnosis to have us be under a certain type of, like you said, spell like a certain type of spell, bro?
but, but man,
I,
like
I
I
don't I
feel
don't
you.
know. I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know, bro. Like that just look weird to me, bro. That shit
Okay,
look
but then you
weird,
gotta look
dog.
at what it symbolizes though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Waters above, the waters below.
And then
But
you
do
see
we
the diamond in the middle. Yeah,
but
man.
but do we know? But do we know though? But
You either you know
But
or
see,
you
that's the
know.
symbolism of
we
it.
trying
That's
to
the symbolism of it.
break things down. Like all right, but all right, like all right. Even with the flat, like I'm with the flat Earth shit. Like I believe this shit is flat because I don't even think we don't even know where the fuck we at, and we
You
don't even
believe,
know
but do
who.
you know? See, there it goes
Go ahead.
again.
Go ahead.
Do you believe or do you know?
I believe, bro. I
Because
believe.
because no man
I
know.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know for I won't ever say that I actually know if I can't prove it, bro. If I can't prove that shit, I will never say that I know some shit. Never. I'll never do that shit.
But I'm with Star on this shit because I want to know it's got to be a deeper meaning to this shit. Because why the fuck would you have a K in front of that word?
Right.
And
That's
it
what
ain't
I
just
feel like,
that.
bro.
It ain't
No,
just
yeah, I
that.
think no,
They do a
I
lot of
think it's
words
definitely
like
a
that.
deeper meaning. But I
Yeah.
just think you
Even with the GH, you know what I'm saying? They say the GH supposed to be a F sound, but we already got the F. The F is already in the alphabet. So if one of the first stages of teaching the child how to talk, you teach them the ABCs. When you teach them the ABCs, the letters come with a sound. So why the fuck would you tell a child to spell enough with a GF and then you beat his ass for getting the spelling wrong because he might spell it ENUFF. And then you
Yeah.
like, what the you know that ain't how you supposed to spell that word. He like, well, damn, daddy,
That's what it sound like. That's what
you
it
told me
sound
to,
like.
he gonna tell you, well, you told me to sound the word out and then spell it.
Yeah, and that's what it sounds like.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I'm on
deep
some
right there.
this shit right here, bro. And like my man asked the question, who the fuck explained that to us? Cause didn't nobody explain it to me. They
Oh,
just said this how you spell it.
hey, 32. What I was trying to get at, like where's the what's the rule? What's the rule? Is that the actual rule that say, but what's the reasoning behind the rule though? That's what I was getting at. What's the
Yeah, that's what
reasoning
I'm
behind it?
saying. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. Like, as far as I know, ain't nobody ever told me the reason why they do that shit. It's just the way it's spelled.
That's
And
just
they just tell you
they
that the
basically
shit's
just want us
silent.
to accept that shit, just accept what we telling you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, fuck all of that. You want to explain this shit. You want to break this shit down, make some sense out of what the fuck you trying to tell me just to accept. Because if that's the motherfucking case, well, I'm ready to go to war right now because I'm not just about to allow you to just tell me some shit and then have me accept some shit. Because nigga, I feel like that's you trying to take over my life. So I'm ready to die for that shit because no, you're not about to just convince me of just any old thing. That's just me. That's just me though. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just
You're
saying like
right though,
that's some
because when you
bullshit,
look
bro.
at
That's some
when you try to
bullshit.
break down the different languages, like I know my man had C up there. In Spanish, it's SI. Okay. But in all actuality, that shit's supposed to be sci, like sci-fi or science. Because if you put an S and an I together, if I didn't know what it mean, I would have said sigh. But it's really pronounced C. But C supposed to be S-E-E, don't it? Or do it just supposed to be the letter C? You see how confusing that shit is? I mean, we all grown, so we all know how to talk. You know, we all know how to spell.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man, but it could cause confusion among the mind.
Cause imagine this. Everybody just think with me for a minute. Just go here for a minute. Imagine somebody from a different place and they come here and this the first time they actually seeing somebody write. They know the language, but they don't know how to write it. Imagine looking at a letter from one of them motherfuckers. They been spelt this shit all fucked up. We probably wouldn't even be able to read it. Because if they know the letters, like if they know how to speak, and then when they get ready to write it down, I'm just saying, let's say they don't know all the breakdown that we do with the silent K and all that shit, the silent F sound and all that. And there's somebody that come here that know how to speak the language and they want to write a letter. And they write the letter how the fucking words sound. We probably wouldn't even know how to read it. Because they actually writing the letter the way we supposed to write the letter. But instead, they telling us you can't spell enough E-N-U-F-F. You got to put the G and the A, that's silent for L. You can't spell no N-O. Well, you can, but you also can put the K if you say, I want to know something, as opposed to saying hell no. Well, you can say science, you know, but you can't say sci-fi. What the fuck? This shit all fucked up. And what is reasoning? Is it really fucked up reason shit that got a nigga in the dark? Or what? Look how old we are just trying to figure this shit out. Imagine if we were young in ground school trying to figure this shit out. Because the people that, like my daughter, you know, all kids in elementary school, they're not asking these kind of questions. They just accept what they get a passing grade. They don't give a fuck. I know I didn't. I just wanted to pass the grade so I would get a whooping. So you have millions and millions of children in school not asking none of this shit we asking. But imagine if they was, though. Imagine if they was. We were putting pressure on the fucking school system saying, hey, imagine if the kids got together like how we together now. Imagine if the kids got together and went to the teacher and said, please tell us why the fuck y'all, why the fuck you gave me an F and you told me, first you told me to sound the word out. I sound the word out and then I spell it and you told me it's wrong. Imagine if the kids were saying that. Now that's all I gotta say. I'm just, you know, I get what I'm trying to say is we put it together as grown men. You know, we ask these questions and we talk amongst ourselves. But just imagine if we really said, okay, you know what? Let's get these kids involved and let them attack the system. And we stand behind them. Like all my girls in college, they gone already. But imagine if they had a little boy or a little girl, you know, and you know they going through these problems. You know goddamn well they going through these problems because they got to take these grammar tests, take these all these literal tests and shit like that in school. And the teacher gonna say, no, you spelled that wrong.
Hey, 32. Man, I'm gonna ask this question, bro. Who are these motherfuckers to be able to test our intelligence, though, bro? That's like who the fuck? Who the fuck put you in front of me to test how intelligent I am? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that fucks me up, right? Like, what the fuck? My bad. I know you was talking. My fault, bro. Go ahead.
I got a question too. Nah,
you right though. You right. Go ahead with your question, bro.
Now, boo. Okay, we don't know all that, boo. Now, do you think it's a certain code that these numbers and letters follow under? And you think, okay, boom, is it they not just teaching us the code versus okay, then why we can't spell it how we sound it off? Like I know no, and what's the point of the silent letter? Do you think it's bad? You think if they making the spells or if they just take it from, you know what I'm saying, the force or whatever motherfucker want to call it, or something that was already in existence. They just using it to their advantage, if that makes sense.
I think that might be what it is. I mean, I ain't sure, but I know when I was a child, and even my children, we taught them, me and my wife, because I taught my kids how to read. And when I was teaching them how to read, the first thing I tell them is sound the word out, and it'll help you spell it. I say, well, sound the word out. If you want to spell planet, sound that word out. Planet, sound it out, and then write it down. But I had already taught them the letters. So by teaching them the letters first, when they started making the words, they was like, okay, well, this is the word. But the
32,
G and
man.
the
I don't want
H
to
and the
interrupt you,
K,
bro.
I had
But
already taught them that shit.
I'm sorry, bro. I gotta say something. I gotta put something in. When you say planet, like planet, the word planet, and then it's also planet. Like it's multiple breakdowns of what you just said. Like that's what's so fucking confusing
Yeah, you're
about this
right.
shit.
You're
Or
right.
The
planet, like with the U.
planet. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck, man? My fault. Go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry, 32. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you're right though. And I until you pointed that out, I looked right past it. But planet, that you could spell planet PLANTIT. Planet. Like nigga, go plant this. Like planet. You know what I mean? Until you just said it, I didn't even realize it. But even that alone could be a fucking, that one word really could be two words. So you're right. You're right. And that's my point. Now, if we grown men, all of us grown ass men, right? And we sit here just throwing shit at each other. Imagine what kids do. If you take their ass away from in front of that PlayStation, take their ass away from in front of that TV, and let them sit around. Imagine the kind of shit, because our brain done slowed down. I mean, we still functioning, we still firing off. But compared to a goddamn 9-year-old, their brain is fucking multiplying at a fucking rapid rate. Imagine how they would come at us.
Hey, 32, bro. That's a good ass idea, bro. Where we to be the guardians of the young minds of our people. We let the young people have a conversation and see what they come up with, but we protected them from any infiltration from these other motherfuckers that's trying to defeat the intelligence of our fucking bro. Oh my god, bro. That is amazing. Bro, that is an excellent fucking idea, bro. I swear it is, bro. That man. I would even be interested in to see what the children would even talk about because I would be breaking down the shit that they say. Like, hold on, what the fuck did he just say? You see what I'm saying? Because my son say shit where I'm like, the fuck did he just say? Like, you know what I mean? Like, bruh, that's a good ass idea, bro.
Imagine and take your
Man, that's a
son for
good
example,
man.
right?
That
Take your son
idea.
for example. Now, these kids, I'm not saying that they smarter than we were when we were their age. But what I will say is this: the type of information that they got and the type of toys that they got is way more far advanced than the shit that we had. They got cell phone, they got these computers, they got these fucking they got Wi-Fi where you could be playing a game right here in Georgia and be playing a nigga that's in Asia.
Hey,
They got all this shit.
32, bro. When I was just told you, I was telling y'all my son was frustrated because he's trying to make a jacket for his figure, his little action figure, right? And I was telling him like, dude, bro, that's the type of shit that goes on with our children, bro. Like they're already in the creative mindset, bro. He
Mm-hmm.
was frustrated because he couldn't. I was telling him because I'm from a creative shit where I want to make a casino still to this day. I got the blueprints and shit that I want to make. I want to literally make that shit from the ground up. But you know what I'm saying? But he's doing it. He's frustrated because he don't really have the full spectrum of what he's trying to create. You know what I mean? Like that's what's going on with our babies, bro. They're already in that field. They're already in the creation spectrum of life. That's what's going on. And it's like, but they put particularly us behind the creative ribbon of shit to make it seem like it's actually them that's doing the shit when it's not, bro. Like, but no, I 32. I like what you were saying, bro. You're right about that. We need to have there need to be a round table of our young people having a discussion, man, of purporting ourselves into the future, man, and seeing what the fuck what's gonna happen, what's going down. Yeah, seriously,
These children smart as fuck.
they are, bro.
I
I agree.
mean, they
I agree,
smart
bro.
as a motherfucker, bro.
I
And I
agree. I
mean,
agree with that shit.
if they was to listen in, like you get, let's say you get 10 children. It don't matter. Girl, boy, black, white, it don't even matter. Just 10 children from the ages of, I say, 5 to 9. All right. You get 10 of them. Put them in a room and let them listen to what we talking about. And then just say, okay, what y'all think about this? Give them some paper and a pencil, give them a microphone, make them seem like, let them dress however they want to dress or whatever they want to do, give them some kind of motivation to where they really into the shit like how we are, and then just say, okay, what y'all think about these words? Why can't we spell these words, this, that, and the third? Bruh, ain't no telling what the fuck, because they gonna be thinking about that. They gonna take that shit to the grave. Like they finna go to school, and be like, well, wait a minute. Okay, Miss Smith, can you tell me where you get that from? Because I just spoke with so and so, and my daddy told me that you shouldn't. You told me to sound the word off. When I sound the word off, it's ENUFF. So could you please explain to me why you put the GF in the end, the GH at the end of it, and why we got to do this?
They
Why I
won't be
can't
able.
spell it like this on
They
my
won't be able
test?
to explain it. They won't be able to explain it. 32. They wouldn't, bro. They wouldn't even.
And
They wouldn't
that's what
even
I'm
be able to
saying.
explain it, bro.
Somebody gonna have to do something. They gonna have to change the whole fucking system. And it's like you said, who the fuck is coming up with these IQ tests anyway? Who the fuck is telling a child they dumb? I ain't never met a dumb child. I ain't never met a dumb child. Never. So you telling a child that they dumb the test? When you put the motherfuckers in front of the PlayStation 4
Bro.
and they clear all the levels and I can't get past the second one, and I'm a grown ass man, but I, what the fuck? Kids get on the game and they master the game in hours. Nigga, it take me weeks. When that Madden came out, nigga, it took me down there a month before I got to that shit and got where I was good. Nigga, my nephew been playing niggas over in Russia since the game came out. That nigga way more advanced than me, way more smart than me. These kids smart as fuck.
Bro.
I just wish there was a way we could channel that. I wish it was a way we can goddamn channel this shit, bro. Like I really wish there was a way we could change the frequency in these kids' minds and
Bro.
just let them flow.
Bro. Bro. I agree. I agree with you, man. Like I feel like there's still an identity crisis, man, and we don't know. We're going off these words again, but if we break down every single letter of whatever the fuck they try to use to identify us or say who we are, bro, this shit. I, like I said, it's like it's to me it's like some Twilight Zone shit, bro. Where each awakening breath that I have is just like it's just a it's an infinite mystery, bro. What the where the fuck are we, bro? How did this shit even come about? How what like hey, what the fuck took place? Or where we going off of what people tell us to say, whatever the history is of who the fuck we are, where the fuck we come from, and like I said, like I feel like it comes down to the like to actually a God consciousness to where every mind, everything that takes place is a I'm not a biblical person like the word God like that shit like I want to say that to say that like I feel like it's bigger than what I've come to understand of what God is, bro. Like this shit is I can't even explain this shit, bro. It gets confusing to me after a while when I look at what's like just like how like when I just ask the question how like how like what how are we even here? How are we even talking right now? What the fuck like what the fuck what are we, bro? Where are we at? I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah, we got pictures to say that oh this you're in this state and you go over here and there's lines to say that you're here and when you even when you travel there's shit to say that you cross the border to go into another like how I don't know, man. Even with the word, with the letters, like all of this shit, it shit fucks me up, man. I don't even know how to make sense of anything. If it's even supposed to make sense, maybe none of this shit is supposed to make sense. Maybe it's just supposed to be strictly anarchy and catastrophe and chaos. Maybe that is the actuality of things from what I've been told what that shit is as far as what you know what I'm saying what I come encounter with I don't know bro I don't know bro
I don't think you far from the truth because I don't fucking
I
know
don't
either.
know bro
You know what I'm saying? Because when you really think about it, what the fuck, what the fuck are we? And you can't tell me that somebody don't know. Somebody motherfucking know.
that's what I
Somebody
think
goddamn
bro
know.
somebody got the answer
You
nigga
know what I'm saying? Somebody motherfucking
that's
know if
what it
this
feel
shit round or if it's flat.
that's what it feel like that's what it feels like bro it feel like somebody knows and it's like it's something is being kept from motherfuckers recognizing or knowing the same shit that's what it seems like it's the secret is being kept away from the world so the world don't come to a awakening state where I feel like that what needs to happen everybody needs to be awoke to the reality of what we consider reality everybody needs to know it can't be no hidden shit everything needs to be revealed man everything man in order or if you want to talk about evolution and getting all this in order for us to continue whatever the fuck we're doing, man. I know that's my fault, my bad. But yeah, man, like, bro, I know there
Yeah,
was
I
a
hear you, man. Like you said, that shit don't sound. That shit sound. I agree with it, cause I think that somebody know what the fuck going on. Like they know what the fuck going on, and I think that we when we get together like this and we talk
you broke up
with
32.
No, what I was saying is, I think that when like minds get together and start talking, I think that we be putting this shit together. You know what I mean? Because I really think that it's some kind of plan, and the common man is the last one to know about it. You know what I'm saying? It's some deep. Somebody know what the fuck going on. They just ain't
See,
telling the
because
truth.
I was gonna say this too, 32. Like, bro, we can even get to some biblical shit. Like, okay, who is behind this Bible? Who? Like, okay, like there's some truth. I'm not like, look, I'm not trying to discard the Bible. What I'm saying is, who's behind this? Who's the architect of these words? Where does that even come from? Who? How can we identify the author? We say God wrote this. Can we identify God though? If we want to go to that extent, but but the Bible has a copyright. So who are these individuals behind this literature? That's what that goes with. That goes with everything, though. Even everything. Even when it comes to schools and when they teach us math, who are the authors behind? Who says that this is the accurate? This is the accurate way of things. Who are the people behind this shit?
Yeah, you're right. Cause even when you start trying to goddamn figure it out, then
Like,
you still
where does this information come from, bro?
yeah.
Where?
Cause
Who?
even when you start trying to figure this shit out, right? Like let's say let's say you ask the question like what you said. You say, okay, well, who the fuck came out with the numerical system? So even when you start reading books, you got to figure out who the fuck wrote that book and where they get it from. So it's like a never ending fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's like a trip that don't never end. Cause you start questioning the motherfucker that gave you the information. Okay, he said it come from him. Well, how the fuck do he know? Where he get that information from? You know what I'm saying? So it's
And
like you trying to hunt the
I
source
like
down.
832. I like the way the brother was breaking down the numbers, but see, that's the problem that I have. Like, okay, we looking at these damn signs, bro, but what the fuck, who the fuck, when the fuck did this shit? How? Who did all of this? Where is this shit coming from?
Oh, I got a
Mm-hmm.
question. I'm glad you brought that up. If I can real quick, do y'all think that everything was here at the same time, like when the humans and everything came in existence, that number and language was in existence too?
I don't know, bro. I don't even. That's a good ass question, dog.
Yeah, that's a good question
I
because
don't even know, bro. Like, what the
if you
fuck,
if you
man?
if you ask that, then you got to try to say, well, okay, if everything did come in at the same time, the numbers and the letters, you would have to say we all spoke the same language in order to understand the shit.
What if we all speak the same language in different variations and we don't have that common understanding? Then you see what I'm saying?
Hey,
Go from there.
hey, I like that. What if the language that we speak right now is like what you just said, the very the what the fuck, whatever the fuck. What if it's all a derivative of each other, and that's where we still speak the same language, but it's just a derivative where we've been taught a certain thing to say that it's not the fucking thing. Like, all of this shit, bro. Damn, you said some deep ass shit, bro. Bro. All that, because even like I just came familiar with etymology, and what I come to find out is that Latin is like, I guess, is the mother language of everything. So if you learn Latin, you can speak every language. That's the synopsis of what I've come to say. You know what I'm saying? If you learn, because like I said, I studied law for 6 years. So the language is like everything derives from everything. You couldn't even get like it's like how it is, it's like you can't even get to another language without there being something prior to that language in order to go from, to, you know what I'm saying, to go from. So it's always been something that's been directed to say that, okay, this was the beginning of it, but here it is. There's a certain philosophy that started to go or drift into a different direction, but it's branched off from something that is the root. There's always a root where it branched from.
I feel that, yeah, you're right. It did, because it's always the root, and that root go with that tree. But with that root, you know what I'm saying? You know, that root grow just like them leaves at top. So it's what we said, because it's the root. Does that mean that's the only thing? Like, you get what I'm saying though? Like, I'm trying to see how to explain that shit. Damn, give me a second. Hold on.
But see,
Because
even with the
everything
root,
starts
go
from.
ahead, go ahead, bro. I want to hear
Go
this.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
No, what I was gonna
go ahead.
say, what this reminds me of is what came first, the chicken or the egg, similar to what came first, the seed or the plant. So where is the origin of it? Where is it? That's the part that don't make sense. Like, is there the creation that we're saying we're some type of God? But the God that I was taught, it seems like, from my understanding now, it seems like God is just existence. Period, bro. There is not even like it's just what it is. And like I said,
Yeah, okay.
it's just whatever the spark of life, like even my thinking, like that's God, though. That, you know what I'm saying? From what they say, God, but I don't even like to use the word, but I'm just saying, like, that's what it. Everything that we're doing, that's all of it. That's God, bro. That shit, man.
Yeah.
God
The
damn,
thought,
bro.
nigga. The zero. That's what the zero represents too, though. Like that thought. A lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is just a receipt of your thought. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that zero could be nothing and it's infinite. You feel me? So it's like, I'm with you.
But what I'm saying is, like, it just
I
seemed
don't
like
know
a
if I'm making
comfort. It
sense.
just seemed like a confirmation, though, bro. Like confirmation for me, even in being able to even talk or think in this manner. It's like comfort. Like, yes, that's what I feel like I'm being told. Like everything that's taking place is like how that, like, from what I've been taught, that we're saying that we can't fathom the mind of God, but I can fathom the collective of everything to be an accumulation of that.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling that shit because I think what you trying to say is they I think what you trying to say is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's what it sounds like you trying to say is they say that God is this mysterious, unknown, it's something that resides in you, it's something that's good or could be evil. They put this title on God like it's really an omnipotent, well, I don't know how to say the word, omnipotent being, but is it really us? Because if I mean, we think, we communicate. If we can't communicate, just think about this. If you meet a woman and she speaks Spanish and you fall in love with her, nigga, you finna learn how to speak Spanish and you finna learn how to speak it quick.
That's right. I agree with.
You
I
know what
agree
I'm
with that.
saying? And
And if it, I was just gonna say, and if it's us, and since we is the universe, is it the universe at the same time? You
I
feel me?
think
Hey,
it's I think
hey,
all
hey,
this
look.
shit really going on at the same time, bro.
Hey, Mike, bro. When you say the universe, bro, I want to discover that. What is the universe, bro? let's break that. Can we break that down? Do we act? You saying the universe? Let's even go. Let's go to the definition. Matter of fact, I can go to Google right now and get the what it was. I just wanna know if you know what I'm saying. Like, can we really break that down? Like, what is what is universe? Like, cause that sound like God to me.
And see, that's gonna be
You and
funny
I in the
too.
verse.
Because when you
Let's just
break down the word
You and I.
universe, uni mean one and verse mean a sentence. So it could mean one sentence, or is
let
it
me
what that
read this.
means?
Let me read this right quick. It says universe is the name that we use to describe the collection of all things that exist in space. It is made of many millions of stars. Like, see, like when they start talking about that millions and millions, like we can't prove that. So this is speculation. When they start talking about that, that's speculation. That's
So we call
speculation.
it
When they
infinite. When they say
Okay,
millions and
well,
millions, we call it infinite.
Star, do this right here. Do this for me. Let's break the word down itself. Look up Google what uni mean.
hold
UNI.
on, but hold on. Before I feel like you jumping further. Let's break down every letter. How about that?
Okay.
Remember we talked about the combination, you combining stuff, where we going past what the actual character each character is. I feel like that's where the true breakdown of everything is. If you take that where they say it's collective to meaning something, not meaning one thing, where every character means something. Every character, you, in, I, all, every single one, it means something.
Yeah.
And then we can come late. I feel like that's when we can get a complete understanding of what every word is when it comes down to the excuse me, when it comes down to the letter itself. But okay, well we can do uni. I'll follow you. On. Let me see your direction. Where you guiding us, Captain? Let's see. You said uni.
Yeah,
Let's see.
because uni, I think UNI means one, like uno, but I think uni means one. And I think verse means like scripture or sentence. That's what I think it means. I'm just freestyling. I don't know.
Let's. So uni, it says combining. It says combining form, one having or consisting of one. So one. That's what the Google says.
Okay, now look up verse. See what verse mean. The word verse.
All right, hold up. So verse says writing arranged with a metrical rhythm, typically having a rhyme.
Okay, now when you put that shit together, it sounds like one or one. If you say one, like you could say one meaning me. One is writing. That don't
Yeah,
sound nothing like no space or none of that shit. So
it
how the
don't.
fuck you put the two, you take uni and you put verse and you put them two words together to make universe. How the fuck does that mean space?
Yeah, I don't. That don't make sense, bro.
It don't
Yeah,
make sense. It just don't make sense.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Just like if you say you, ni, U is the letter U, or U is YOU. See how crazy
Yeah,
this shit is?
yeah.
This shit is ridiculous, bro. I don't know where the
It
fuck they
is.
get this shit from.
I don't know either, bro. I don't. Man, that's why we having this discussion, bro. It's like what? Now. Let me say this. I feel like okay, we have cars where we are able to travel. We have cars where we're able to travel. But do we understand the science of the car though? Because I have ideas of clean energy, but how did we even get to the point to where we have a motor combustible engine? Why are we not able to access that information to say that, okay, this is how something works? We got to go to school. We got to go pay money to in order to understand that information. Like, you know what I'm saying? That don't make, like, that should be freely accessible for everybody. Where we can make our own combustible engine, if that has been discovered. Because I have an idea for a free energy motor where it just runs off of air. An air powered engine. Seriously. And water. They already have a water power engine. Why are we not using that? Why don't we know another? Like, where is the schematics for all of this shit?
Yep, just like solar panels.
Same thing, bro.
You know, for a minute they was killing that solar panel shit because it was easy. You put the fucking panels on top of your house, and during the daytime, the panels soak up all the energy, and you can run your whole fucking house without, you know what I'm saying, without using no goddamn electric bill.
So like, what's going? It seemed like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It seemed like there's something that's working against humanity, bro.
Yeah, I do.
I don't understand it, bro.
Somebody fucking don't.
Niggas ain't stupid, bro. We not niggas. We sitting there right now. We coming up with some motherfuckers. We not no dummies, but it's some motherfuckers that's fighting against our intelligence, bro. Where it seemed like to me somewhere along the way, some motherfucker came along, and I know this might sound mystical or you know what I'm saying, mysterious, but I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna be honest, bro. I feel like it's a motherfucker that came and interfered with our progress as people to invite a certain mentality to certain motherfuckers to basically have what we have now. I feel like it's some shit that is outside of us, bro. I don't know. I can't prove this shit. This is what it feels. This is what it feels. It's some encountering some type of something that's not human, bro. That is like interfere with our progression as whatever beings we are. That's what it feel like to me, bro.
What if this is the progression? What if this is part of the for the time we in the part of the process of progression? To lose it all, to fight, you know what I'm saying? Everything we fight through and still, you know what I'm saying? Come oppose. Not oppose, my dumb ass, but the cub. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
No. I want to hear what are you trying to say, bro? Because I don't know. What are you trying to say, bro?
What if this is part for the time? Maybe this is appropriate for the time. You know what I'm saying? If we is these spectacular beings, you know what I'm saying? We could do all this and we just dumb. For the time, what if it's appropriate for our progression? That's what I'm saying. What if this is appropriate for our progression? Like, what if we think, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Yeah.
Man, what if
I'm trying to
go ahead. I want to hear this. Say what?
No, go ahead.
No, because I was gonna say, bro.
I'm listening.
All I was gonna say, you know how we grew up on nursery rhymes and shit, and they get into telling us about certain stories where they get us into our imagination, right? What if the highest level of our imagination is actually that shit, but has not came into the realization of what we live on, or what we recognize, or what we live on a regular basis? What if like for instance, you know, talk about like, and I don't want to sound weird or crazy, bro. I'm just saying, like,
you good.
like Freddy Krueger. Like I grew up, Freddy Krueger. I had to fight. I had to create. I had to make nunchucks in this awakening life to go fight Freddy Krueger in my dreams. Like, what if like you when you was talking about the dual universe? What if excuse me? What if all of this shit is just a, at existence and it's all merged. It's all merged. Like everything is merged where
Hit the
we think
nunchucks.
whatever we go to sleep and think about. What if that's actually the real? What if that's actually a actuality? Whatever. Even when we waking up, I don't want to sound confusing. I'm just saying, like I don't know, bro. Like
What if our dream state is real? Is a real reality we go to?
there was something. Let me say this: when you have a dream, why don't you say that you sleeping? Why when you wake up you say I had a dream, but when you in the dream world you don't say that I'm sleeping.
Right,
That's
right. I agree.
that's
Yeah,
weird. That's
I'm with
weird.
you.
That's weird, bro. How the fuck do I realize that I'm dreaming, but when I'm in the dream state, I don't recognize that I'm sleeping, bro?
That's weird as fuck. Cause why is it when you dreaming and you in a fucking dream, you don't say, damn, I'm sleep like a motherfucker in this bitch. Who is that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it that when you sleep,
That's
you
what
don't
I'm
know that you
saying.
sleep? But when you wake up, you say, boy, that was a bad ass dream. How the
Oh,
fuck you know you just woke up?
yeah, that's
That's what
true.
I'm
But
Which
saying,
one
bro.
real?
it did back to the when you said the Freddy Krueger, like when I was young, like that's the one that got me. And I used to tell myself, like, man, if I dream of this nigga, I would tell myself before I know I could do it. I used to tell myself, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna tell myself I'm sleep. Wake up.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on, Mike. I broke out of my fear of this motherfucker because I believe when I made these nunchucks in this awakening state that I was gonna beat this nigga's ass and I wasn't gonna allow him to motherfucking put fear in me. You know what I'm saying? I literally made nunchucks in an awakening state where we talking. I made nunchucks literally just to beat that motherfucker, bro. And I did that shit. So in this reality, whatever the realm, whatever the fuck we at, bro, I can't even make sense. I don't even know, bro. Whatever the fuck, wherever we're at, bro. Whatever reality, whatever we try to make sense of this shit. I made nunchucks, nigga, to fuck Freddy Krueger up, nigga. Well, I was frightened of this nigga, bro. I was scared. I thought this motherfucker was gonna kill me, bro. But in this reality, I made nunchucks so I can know I could defeat this motherfucker because I believe that shit. I believe like man, I make these motherfucking nunchucks, motherfucking Freddy Krueger is out of here. Then that's what it was. That's what happened. It's because I believe that shit. And I made that shit in this awakening state that we talking right now. I can put myself as a child right now, bro, where I remember making my nunchucks with nigga. I grew up in a church where I played the drums. I played the drums, you know what I'm saying? I made nunchucks out of drumsticks, bro. With drumsticks and shoestrings, nigga. And
To
I
kill the monster you created.
to kill Freddy Krueger, but from what I seen though. Nigga, drumsticks and shoestrings, nigga.
Damn.
That's true. That's some deep
I'm
shit.
just saying, man. I don't know, man. I'm not I know that shit like sound weird, but
Nah, you good. You
I'm
good,
being
bro.
honest, nigga. I'm being my true self, nigga. I'm letting y'all niggas know, bro. There is a dual what you was saying, bro. You were saying about the duality. But it seemed like we can manifest shit depending on what our mind with depending on our mind state, depending on what we thinking.
Definitely. I agree with you, and I believe that.
It seemed like however strong we're feeling about what we thinking, we can make it. That's what it seemed like, bro. And that goes it back into the God shit that we were talking about. Like this shit is congruent. Is congruent.
And even the body, man, how the body is set up.
Like,
This shit is amazing how your body's set up. You got blood that is continually being pumped through your heart and circulating through your body. How the fuck does that work? You
yeah,
got
man,
this
that's a good
massive,
question, bro.
you got
That's a
this
good question.
massive fucking muscle. Just think about the body for a minute.
Oh man, now
You
that's a
got
good
this
question,
big
bro. I
ass
can't even
massive
dispute that shit.
muscle in your head that allows you to communicate. What? That allows you to think. How the fuck can you go to sleep? How in the fuck can you lay down in the bed, close your eyes, and literally be in fucking Asia? How you do that? What the fuck? How can you get outside of your body? Or are you really outside of your body? What the fuck are you? And how come these people ain't telling us? They don't know. It seems like somebody know.
It do seem like man, there's a lot of secrets just being kept
This
because
shit is crazy when you think about it.
I guess they don't want that they don't want certain individuals to rise up out of this reality to get to a different reality. It kind of seemed like that too, to where certain motherfuckers come to a certain realization to where they don't have to be in this lockdown as state of being. I think that's what I feel like that's what and motherfuckers that understand that shit, they are able to get energy from motherfuckers that don't figure that shit out type shit. That's what it seemed like to me, bro. These motherfuckers is living like almost like some buffet shit. These motherfuckers is feasting off of what motherfuckers don't know or don't realize, bro. I know that might sound weird, but I'm just that's what it seemed like, bro.
I got a
Um,
black doctor, right? I had a white doctor for a long time. And then um when my insurance changed, I got a black doctor. So um my wife had to have surgery last year sometime. And after she had the surgery, he put her on a diet. She looking at me like, well, maybe your ass need to get on a diet. So I went to the doctor. I told him about the diet. Make a long story short, I'm talking to my doctor. He a black doctor. He one of them organic kind of motherfuckers. You know, he the type that'll you know, put you on herbs and fruits and vegetables and shit like that. You know what this dude told me? He told me, he said, I'm gonna I'm gonna let you decide what you want to do. Do you want me to give you a pill to help you lose weight, or do you want me to tell you the real reason why you take pills? I said, well, shit, tell me the real reason why you take pills. Now I can give you his name. His name, Dr. Stewart. He right here in Stone Mountain. He is a herbalist. That's what he is, a herbalist type doctor. This nigga told me that no medicine can cure the body. He said the body heals itself. The only thing medicine do is trick your body into thinking that it's doing something. He said that no medicine, not Tylenol, not ibuprofen, not fucking Percocets. He said no medicine cures the body. He said your body heals on its own. He said the medicine is designed to trick your brain into thinking that it's helping your body, but it don't. And then I thought about that. I said, now, is that true? And then I said, well, how the fuck smart is medicine? Because if you hurt your knee, you mean medicine is that smart to where you could take a pill and the medicine can go straight to your knee?
Like a placebo. Is every medicine a placebo? up with you. Like, I ain't mean to take the floor with that, but like that's deep. Like, man, that's just some deep shit to think of. Like, is it like the placebo effect? If that makes sense.
Man, let me tell y'all something, bro. I read this book, bro. It's called this book is called The Second Genesis, dude. Where they was talking about how it's easier to motherfucker cut a motherfucker's head off and put it on another body versus a brain transplant. And I know this might be going far east, but I'm telling you, bro. Like that's a lot of shit that we, like I said, what I was talking about as far as the laboratories where we need our own place where we are breaking down everything that we understand for us, bro. And we have not been allowed to do that shit according to this motherfucking system that we are involved in. But we need that shit, man. We need to see, all right, like the chicken, like niggas like chicken, nigga. I like chicken. But these niggas, chicken farms, is all this other shit. There's cows and all this other bullshit. Where I cut beef out of my life. But chicken is a hybrid, bro. Chicken ain't even a real bird. Like chicken is like a mixture of multiple birds. I didn't know this at first, bro. Chicken is like a mixture between turkey, fucking like hamster or some shit. I don't. I'm just saying, like, the fucking chicken is not natural it's not natural. So this motherfucking chicken that I don't know how we got I'll speak for myself, how we got so addicted, or how I got so addicted to the fucking chicken, but where I never seen an actual chicken, but I'm going to buy this shit from the store, bro. That don't even make sense. Like all of this shit that I eat. I never even seen this shit. I just go purchase that. There's something wrong with that, bro. I never seen, nigga. I seen videos from YouTube where how they slaughter cows, bro. Nigga, I don't want to eat no damn cow, bro. I know chitlins are people from slavery. What they tell us is motherfucking pig's intestines, nigga.
Yeah, it is.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah, I
And
slaughtered.
nigga, bro, like, come like a nigga just eating that shit.
Yeah, I slaughtered pigs before. That's some nasty shit. It's good when you eat it, but that shit nasty.
I'm just saying though, bro. That's living. That's way of living, nigga. Like what? I don't know if it was a Dr. Sebi or somebody where it said where we don't have claws, we don't have shit to where we can just go capture a rabbit or some shit and just eat it, bro. Why the fuck are we? Well, how did this shit get introduced to us to where we eating all these meats and shit, bro? I don't know where that shit come from. That's weird to me. How did that happen, bro? How? Nigga?
Have you ever been to a processing plant, like a meat
Man,
processing plant?
I haven't been to a meat processing, but
Don't
I've
go.
seen this shit on, bro.
Don't go.
Oh my goodness,
I'm
bro.
telling you, that shit is the worst. I went to a meat processing.
We
I
gotta
was
talk
driving
about
track.
this shit, bro.
I was
Go ahead,
driving
come on,
track
man. Go ahead,
trailer. I still drive them, but before, when I was working for another company, I used to deliver. Now this was in Georgia, in North Georgia. I used to deliver to a chicken processing plant.
Let me say something right quick with 32. You know, a cow. I found out a cow ain't even a regular animal either. It's a hybrid too.
It's a
cow
hybrid.
and the chicken.
Yeah, they hybrid.
Both
They
of them are
animals.
hybrids.
Yeah,
Because I think the cow is like from a buffalo,
And
and a bison or something, and an oxen
Yeah.
or something like that.
It's from a bison and an ox.
And a bison. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Damn, man, that's crazy, bro.
Yep.
And the chicken is like a chicken is like a vulture, a vulture, turkey, and something else, some other shit. It's a multiple birds though.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the chicken wing and niggas. I
It's a
didn't
hybrid.
know that. It's a fucking hybrid. It's like,
Yep.
It's a mixture of fucking birds, bro. I didn't know that shit, man.
Yep, that's the chicken is
Damn,
not a
bro.
natural animal.
Not at all.
Yep,
I just found out about that
the
shit.
cow ain't even a natural animal.
Nope. No, it's not.
But see, why the fuck that ain't told to us?
That's what I'm saying. That's we haven't.
So you know if
I'm
the
in
animal,
agreement, nigga.
you know if the animal ain't natural, that means the meat couldn't be natural neither.
But see, you know what the other question that asked me that I come to my mind, nigga, we're not natural, nigga. We are some type of laboratory type of experiment, nigga. That's another thing that's coming to mind, bro.
Damn.
And I know that might sound crazy, nigga. I know that might
Shit.
sound crazy, nigga, but
That
I'm
shit
telling
don't
you,
sound
nigga.
crazy at all.
Oh my goodness,
That's
bro.
That
Nigga.
shit don't sound crazy at all.
I'm just
We might
like,
goddamn be a hybrid from something.
have you ever seen there's an anime called the what is it, Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
To where the motherfucker like the where his brother his brother already died, but somehow he was able to put his brother's finesse, like his persona into a suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And bro, that's what it kind of feel. It feel like niggas is like an architectural fitting into a certain body of an experiment, bro. Like let me just shut up, bro. I'll stop, bro. God damn it, man.
Nah,
Know,
keep
man.
firing that shit off, cause that shit making sense. Cause if you just take what you just said, it almost seemed like the motherfucking body need to be recharged. That's why you got to go to fucking sleep to recharge the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to eat this synthetic food to keep that bitch recharged.
Bro. Bro.
That's why they keep putting these chemicals and shit in the water to keep the body synthetic.
Yeah, well, what the fuck? Look. Like, I just feel like we need to have our own laboratory, bro. Can we break down the water that we bathe in, that we taking a shower in, and even the fucking plates and bowls and shit? Do we know what the fuck this shit is, bro? What the fuck is this shit, nigga? I got a bowl right now, nigga. I got a spoon, nigga. I was told it was plastic. But nigga, what the fuck is this, bro? What is this?
And don't you know that shit get in your system, because it was a whole generation of Romans that got lead poisoning. And they got lead poisoning because they were making they fucking plates and they forced this shit out of lead. You know what I'm saying? And it poisoned the fuck out of them over years.
This shit crazy, bro. Because I even heard about certain stuff with our fucking clothes, where certain countries making our clothes in order to kill us and shit. Like, it just, dude, there's too much shit, bro. Dude, this just, bro, like, oh man, this shit breaks my heart, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
It's too much shit, man. It's and like to me it still incorporates with the God shit, but it still extends. It extends beyond whatever capsulation that we put the God shit in, bro. It's where it goes beyond that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I like the way you broke the words and them letters down, bro. I like that shit, my nigga. That shit cool, bro. But see, it like what I was talking about when it comes to a certain letter, where that one letter has an extension
Mm-hmm.
through the fucking sound, just because how it sounds. Kuh. like I said, letter K. And like when you was drawing the motherfucking K's and shit, it looked like some Ku Klux Klan shit where you more on some shit against people that's copper complected. And I was like, hold on, bro. Like that's like some weird. That shit weird to me. You know what I mean? That's why I wasn't trying to say nothing on your teaching or nothing. Like you was dropping some shit, but I feel like our intelligence as a people that look like us has been infiltrated, bro. Our shit has been infiltrated, bro. Where we was already breaking down all this shit. Like the conversation we've been having right now. We was already breaking down this shit, but that shit has been wiped away to where it seemed like we ain't been having those type of conversations. But we've been having those conversations, bro. We just don't have no documentation of that shit. But niggas like how we talking right now. I feel like it's been our ancestors. We've been having the same conversations that we having right now. We've been having them conversations for millenniums, bro. We've been having those conversations. But they want to discard this shit, try to hide this shit, and make it seem like we just some fucking retards or some retarded motherfuckers, and we're not, nigga. We the most intelligent motherfuckers, bro. They want to try to sweep that shit under the rug. But we've been having these type of discussions, but it just ain't been to where our people can go view to see what type of discussions we actually been having. That's what it is. It's been hidden. These type of conversations been hidden, bro. Been hidden from us and our children. Where our children need to know the same shit. The ones that come after us, they need to know this same conversation need to continue, bro. And they've been hiding this shit. That's where all the hieroglyphics and all that shit. These motherfuckers try to hide that shit. But we've been having, like I said, we've been having these type of discussions. We just ain't. We haven't known that we've been having the discussion that we having right now. We didn't know that. We didn't know that. I didn't know that. But it's been taking place, bro. It's been happening. But yeah, man, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, them letters and them sounds, that shit is crazy because even with the letter C, okay, how the fuck can the letter C hold all them different sounds? You got the letter C, and then you could say copper. That start with a C. Then you could take the letter C and you could say Charles. That start with a C. You could take the letter C and you could say Caesar. That start with a C. You know what I'm saying? Okay, why the fuck is all these sounds coming from one fucking letter? Why do you...
Okay.
What the fuck going on with that one letter, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And A, you say A. A hold a lot of fucking sounds. Asshole. Abominable. But you don't spell with an A. You spell with a U. So what the fuck is it? What is this?
Hey, 32. You said when you say A, that's a Y sound on the end of that shit too.
Yeah. A. And then when you say A, you say H-E-Y. Hey man, what's going on? Hey, what's up, y'all? When you say A, you really say hey. And then when you say hey, are you saying H-A-Y or H-E-Y? What the fuck? Or you say, okay, well, you ain't got to say hey. Be more professional and say hi. Okay, if I say hi, am I saying H-I or am I saying H-I-G-H? Now, why the fuck would you put a G-H on the end of hi? The G-H ain't got nothing to do with the fucking sound. So why the fuck did you put it there? I don't know, man.
No, that's the question I would ask though, bro. Is what you just said. That's the like explain this. There's literally no explanation for that shit, bro. There's none. So even to even go further, so how did we even get to the point to say that this is to be used in this situation? How do we even get there? How do we get there to say that? Like, you know what I mean? There's to me is there's a prior recognition of something to say that you do this when this happens. You see what I'm saying? There's something prior to that shit. So what I'm asking is what is the prior recognition of what you're saying that I should do? What is the prior? What's the prior shit?
Mm-hmm.
And there ain't nothing there. It's like it gets to the point to where it's just what it is what it is. Like what? That's what I mean, bro. That's what the shit that don't make sense, bro. Oh, we just get to this certain point in time where that's the rule. Why? Why is that the rule?
Yeah.
That shit crazy,
shit
man.
Come from?
Yeah, where the fuck? Like, where does this shit root? Like, when we talk about the root, the fucking root, nigga. Where they say, well, there's a root sound where they're talking about they explaining us trying to speak fucking English. They talk about the root, bro. That root shit that's some deep shit right there, bro. That root shit. Because to me, it goes right back to nature, bro. But see, even when you go to the root, where does the root come from? Now, if we want to go to God, we saying, well, God, okay, well, God, reveal yourself. Why is it a mystery? Why it seems like it's a question? It's where it seemed like it should be something that's known, and that's what I come back to where I say it gotta be all of us. We whatever the God, whatever the conversation of God, we have to be all of that shit. That's the only thing that makes sense, bro. Don't nothing else make fucking sense. So where say, okay, yes, we have this consciousness, we have this thinking. When we think, it's almost like we thinking of our own. We're basically we created our own thinking, our own mind. Like this is our own whatever we asking. That's what it is. Like I know that might sound weird. I'm just saying, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like because we're able to think it. What's the saying? I think, therefore I am. Have you heard of that saying? Have you heard of that saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard of it.
So what if our thought? What if the thought, just the thought, is God, bro? What if just the possibility is God, bro?
What if we turn into God when we go to sleep?
What if we turn into a different existence when we go to sleep, bro? What if we're somewhere else? What I'm trying to say is, look, bro, like all of this shit, whatever's happening, that's the God that we looking for, bro. Every single thing. Master Chef. I don't know. That might sound weird. I'm just saying, man. Like I ain't trying to spook nobody out, bro. I'm just saying, man.
I'm trying to put this shit together, bro, because I be having some real vivid ass, weird ass, end of the world type. I get shot and don't die.
I do too. I've had some of the shit like that too, bro.
You get shot and you just lay there and
you just there.
You don't die.
And you just there, like nigga, like what's up, like whatever, like look,
you don't die. And I'm really starting to think like these people wrote these books talking about this person, this God, And maybe they were talking about us. When we go to sleep, we God. And then when we wake up, we in this matrix shit.
I'll say this, bro. What if every moment, even our own communication right now, what if all every moment of everything, bro, is that shit is God, bro. That's what I'm like. Every situation, even us having the ability to even talk right now, the government, all of this shit. What if it's all of that shit, bro? What if it's every single thing that's taking place? What if all of that shit is God, bro? What if it? What up? What if
But
the
then,
fucking like? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just putting it out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. I
but
don't know.
like, I
I don't
guess
know, bro.
what's still keeping my mind tripping is when I look at other shit, like when I look at animals, I look at trees and water, like the ocean and shit like that, how did the dirt ground. I'm thinking to myself, where did all that shit come from? Like, what the fuck? Where did this shit come from? And how
Yeah,
did we
that's a good
get here?
question. That's a good question, bro. I don't know, man. Water, even water, like water. When we talk about water, where the water, like they say, water comes from certain stars and shit and planet. Like where the fuck, like how the fuck do we know that, bro? How can we validate to say that? Okay, yeah, this is where this shit came from. I don't. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. That shit is weird. I don't fucking know. It seemed like something. It seemed like something created us. I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, but it seemed like it, like something put us here. But see, I get to a certain place to where it gets into a higher realm of a certain experience of everything, like to where okay, there's certain sectors of certain things that's taking place on certain levels and all of this shit. Like I don't know. I know that says might sound stupid, but I'm just saying, bro. Like this shit, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. We see the stars. We look up in the sky. We're told it's a star, but what is it?
And what the fuck make our bodies do what it do? If you make a robot, when you make the robot and you put a circulatory system in a robot, that motherfucker, that robot will live forever. That motherfucker stay that way until somebody destroy it. Why the
Well,
fuck our
well,
bodies do to what they do? We come from a little bit ass baby, we get to a certain height and a certain weight, and then we get old and we die. Why? All the body doing is circulating the same shit. So what happened? It's a ticker in
well.
that bitch. It got a clock in it. What the fuck?
I'm thinking this, bro. Like, what if, like, whatever. Like, because I feel like there's an energy that enters the physical body. I don't feel like the physical body that it just life from physical. Like, no, I feel like there's something that enters into the physical body, bro. Like there's something like whatever is filling up, whatever is energizing the like me just me moving my mouth. There's something
Mm-hmm.
that is enter enters into a physical form that's to energize or to give life to. It's some I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's something that enters into it. It's not just like it's always been that. No, it's something that comes into this shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I don't know where it comes from. It's like when the Bible talks about the breath of life, it's almost like something is breathed into this physical body. It's like some like whew. Like I know that shit sound weird, but I'm just saying. Like it's like 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 you exist. It's multiple layers to this shit, bro. Oh, hey shit, man.
It's definitely multiple layers to this shit.
Like just me talking, I just feel like I breathe. I'm not going like I'm not trying to say I'm God like whatever is the behind all of it. What I'm saying is I feel like even me just saying that was I breathe life. Like you know, like it just like just because of me just being able to recognize that's I just breathed life. That was it. I just did that. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, the shit making sense to me. Cause
And
all
I'm
this
not
shit work in unison. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? Like all of it got a purpose. It all worked together. And you check this out.
I hear you. Go ahead, bro.
What do you really have to think about? Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just think
No,
about
that's a
this for a
good
minute.
question, bro.
What do a nigga really have to think about? Because your body automatically do shit without you. You don't gotta tell